Afternoon.
Congratulations, Prosecco.
Thank you. Alright, this is going to be really
Thank you very
obvious
much.
now. Right, you're going to have to walk about 2 miles an hour.
Hi there. Oh, you're good. Yeah, the license been called away for a while. Cheers, everyone.
Okay, guys, look at that. Bruised sky, as they say.
No, you are just to say hello. Hiya, Al.
Just going to flash a couple off. That's nice, that is. That's really nice. Just follow the camera.
We're not filming.
I'm here.
Right up to the camera.
I went to the travel lodge and then I went to the car hotel and it was actually cheaper. Really? And I think around the neck. Yes, please.
Seriously, hurry up.
No, worst one.
Be seated.
Just to give you 5 minutes to get acclimatised to the Scottish voice, and then we'll get to the speech. Now, I know that you're all anxious to have the food, which I am as well. And I just like I'd like to relay your anxiety by telling you something that happened when I was in the ministry, training for the ministry. And I had an examination to be done on an actual sermon. So I duly prepared for 8 hours and ended up with an A4 size sheet of paper, number 8 off, stood up, finished flat out in 8 minutes. And I think because of that I was almost selected as the minister for that church. However, in the preparation for this evening, it has taken some time, but my skill in shorthand writing is amazing. I've managed to compress 8 pages down to 2 A5s. And if you know about mathematics, that is A4 to cover.
Always a teacher.
So Isabel and I are very thankful for each one of you for coming this evening. We know every one of you by name and a lot about you as well. So I hope you all clap well at the end. Unless I leave my speech out on the table, you just help yourself. So it's very nice to have met all of you and to see faces we don't know, but people we certainly know. And during the course of this evening, be nice to get round and speak to each one of you. And by that time, you'll all have been able to speak Scottish.
Aye.
Oh, no. I've come to speak about Alan. Now, Alan's an impressive character, and we've seen that prior to the engagement and so on. And a man who's a stickler for timing. Been there crossing around before he's supposed to be. I hope that continues in marriage. However, I think Anne might well adjust that a wee bit. As most women learn very quickly. I just learned recently that Anne's persuasive skills worked again. Because Alan has now got a season ticket for the Harlequins. And the only one he hasn't yet been able to reach yet is Chelsea. So it's just a paper supporter for Chelsea. Unfortunately, I think it will continue to be that. Having learned the skills of ladies in marriage, and however we do welcome Alan into the family. But he not only comes himself, and he comes with a history. And it's nice to see his parents here as well.
Where's he going to that?
I had to edit that quite a bit. Because I think Catherine was a bit anxious. And it's nice to welcome the parents as well. Now, Anne is a very fortunate bride because she comes with a four-family family. And it saves an awful lot of labour. And it's nice to welcome the family into the wider family as well. And it's nice, they're pleasant, each one of them. And they'll introduce themselves through this evening. Now, you have no idea how the conflict has been in our family for the last 2 months, maybe even more than that. Because Claire at the end here, my granddaughter, has always been so excited about the wedding. You think it was her who was getting married. And I hope it is shortly. And because Anne has always had to say, stop. I am the centre of attention. It's my night, it's me, all about me. Well, I'm about to tell you one or two things about me.
I love you, Dad, I love you.
And you haven't got that written down. However, Isabel and I are very, very proud of Anne. Anne. Claire. Anne.
Daughter Anne, granddaughter Claire.
That's where my writing became a scroll. However, we're very, very proud of Anne here. I'm so happy to be here, and all you friends are with her this evening as well. And one or two things about Anne. How can you sum up X number of years in this short time? And it will be a short time.
Phew. Big phew.
My memory goes back to an event which I thought wouldn't come quite as quick in life after Claire and because one time I went to a holiday caravan site in Kirkcudbright in Scotland, and I challenged Anne to run up a hill. Now, I had to wait for her coming when she was up ahead of me. However, I did manage to catch up, and that was the first time in 12 years that my daughter had managed to outrun me. Right? Now, go forward now about 10 years ago, and we were out on a journey around
Sussex.
This area, Sussex area, and there was a church just up ahead of us. And I said to Anne, I'll challenge you to run up to the church. Now, young girl now, 50 something. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I just added on a few years there. So, as Anne grew up, now older people know that if you take your time, you'll get there quicker. However, Anne was just that wee bit halfway there and she was flying, and suddenly I appeared alongside her. I never knew you in a seventh gear and a 40-year-old. So I almost made it to the top with Anne, and well, that gave me a bit of boost, if not Anne. Now, she has a very strong character, and an experience we had when she was young, outgoing. She decided to give blood. So she went to the transfusion place, and I and Julie collected her, carried her out there in the car, and she had a reaction to the transfusion. So we got home, and then a number of years later, or just a year it was, they came for the transfusion again. And she had such a character that she had such a bad reaction to it the first time. And her social conscience said, I'm going to do it again. And she went the second time, and she managed to get through the experience. So she is a girl of character. Okay, aren't you?
That's all right. Hurry up. I'm doing okay so far.
And I'm almost at the end now. And Isabel and I, having lived, married for 54 years, and as I said to them, the greatest point in our life has been sharing in our Christian faith, and we thank God for that. And it's God that has been with us those 54 years. I thoroughly enjoyed the wedding service today, and as parents, we would wish both of you to have God central in your life, and you will be blessed as we are. So thank you both.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, family and friends. On behalf of my wife and I would like to thank you all for coming along to celebrate our big day with us. It was 4 years ago now that I was watching a Scotland-New Zealand rugby match at 4 in the morning, and a message came through on Facebook from Anne, of all people, who was watching the same game. It was at that point we discovered our mutual love for rugby, Rangers and Chelsea, amongst other things.
That'll be perfect.
Come back when you've won the Euros. Over the next few months, we messaged back and forth, and I found out Anne was organising a school reunion in Glasgow. Well, I thought I might as well crash that. The rest, as they say, is history, and we find ourselves here today as Mr. and Mrs. Edgar. I don't think when I started high school 35 years ago and saw Anne for the first time that I ever thought we would find ourselves here today. Even less so when we started working together in Eagle Star in 1988, as neither of us were very impressed with the other. But I can honestly say that the 4 AM chat was the best thing that's ever happened to me, alongside the birth of my children. Anne is a wonderful lady. She's kind, thoughtful, beautiful, a little bit crazy, but I think that's why we got on quite well. I want to just say thank you for everything, and I look forward to introducing you as my wife from now on. And now to the thank yous. We have got a lot of people to thank for making today happen, but mainly John and Isabel for their incredible generosity, allowing us to celebrate in style here at Hampton Court Palace Golf Club. So, thank you. I would ask you to stand, raise your glasses please, and join me in a toast to the bridesmaids. Ladies and gentlemen, the bridesmaids. Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, let me assure you this speech is a lot shorter than Alan's. I'm sure that you'll all agree with me that today has been the most fantastic day and the ceremony was beautiful, and I'm looking forward to the rest of our party tonight. I was instructed to keep my speech short, sweet, and clean. And I've no intentions of disobeying Alan's rules, or Anne's. I wasn't sure how to deliver this speech, and at first I considered doing it in song. Oh no. Then remembered I can't hold a note. Instead, I decided to put pen to paper, or finger to keyboard actually, and write a little poem instead. So this is my poem to the two of you. As I stand here today, my heart swells with pride. What a handsome groom and his very beautiful bride. We've known each other for a few short years, but have shared lots of laughter, a number of tears. Alan and Anne, on this special of days, I wish you love, luck and happiness now and always. So now, ladies and gentlemen, from near and afar, I ask you to stand and toast the new Mr. and Mrs. Edgar. Cheers! To Alan and Anne. Cheers! Hey! 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 Right, everyone enjoy yourselves. Party!
Thank you, Ricky, that was beautiful.
I thought, short and sweet? It's short and sweet.
Short and sweet. Short and sweet, very painless. Very painless, thank you, John. Did you see your little
For Mr. and Mrs. Edgar. Okay, if you can make your way through now to the restaurant as they are about to cut their cake. Thank you.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's just so cold.